Gregory Rodrigues, guys, because he might not be able to beat the people in the division, but there's What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, y'all, we are going over the upcoming UFC fight between Gregory Rodrigues and Brunno Ferreira, the rematch. But before we get any further into the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys like seeing the content like this, and turn on notifications when you guys want to see when I upload. And now let's get into the video. Now, looking at Gregory Rodrigues' last fight at UFC 322 against Roman Kalaev. He beat him. He did a good job. He got in the rankings. Now he's ranked number 13. Before that, he had a really impressive knockout against Jack Hermanson. Gregory Rodrigues, he's a pretty good fighter. He's got good striking. He's got good knockout power. Got pretty good pretty good jiu-jitsu. As for Brunno Ferreira, he's coming off his biggest win against Marvin Vettori at UFC 323. But in that fight, he did miss weight by a few pounds and didn't want to cut the weight. That's how you know when weight cuts are serious like that, because Bro didn't want to cut the weight. You know, I feel like he just didn't care. He got ranked number 15, but at first he didn't even get ranked because he missed the weight. But then, since Michael Page left the UFC, I mean not the UFC, left the UFC middleweight division to go back down to welterweight, they gave Brunno Ferreira a spot. And if we look back at their first fight was pretty good, was pretty solid. I feel like they were just trying to end each other early. They kept trying to counter each other out. But then eventually Brunno Ferreira just got the knockout. If we go over Brunno Ferreira's loss against Abbas Magomedov, I feel like the main reason why he lost that fight is because he kept trying to spam that spinning elbow that he finished Dustin Scalvis on. And I feel like that's how the main reason he lost. But ever since then, he's been doing pretty good. Even though I feel like him missing weight against Marvin Vettori was wild. His biggest opportunity of his career, and then he missed weight. At least he won, though. This fight's tough. I feel like definitely Gregory Rodrigues has improved more since that fight with Brunno Ferreira. Well, since his loss that he's had, he's definitely improved a lot. And so has Brunno Ferreira. That's why I think this is a really good fight. Because I don't know who's going to win this one, guys. It's tough to say. Because it's like, they both have improved since they fought. And that was in 2023 at UFC 283. So it's like, dang, it's like, will Brunno Ferreira actually win this one? I don't know, guys. It's way tougher, but yet again, Gregory Rodrigues is taking a short notice because Brunno Ferreira was gonna fight Paulo Costa, but since Paulo Costa moved up to a different weight class, he's not gonna fight Brunno Ferreira. And I thought it was another infection that Paulo Costa had, but apparently it was just him wanting to move up in weight. He just didn't want to take the fight. That's actually reasonable. I'm not upset about that. You want to move up in weight. You don't want to fight in the same weight class no more. Fine by me. But it's tough to say. But Gregory Rodrigues, I'm going to say it again, he's proven. He's got better with his knockout power. His jiu-jitsu is pretty better. And these guys are both from Brazil. So they're both probably going to be going to like jiu-jitsu gyms and all that other stuff. I can't say who's going to win this one, guys. This is tough to say. Gregory Rodrigues, he's a monster. And so is Brunno Ferreira. That's why I can't wait for this one. I feel like at the time where Gregory Rodrigues fought him, Gregory Rodrigues was still kind of improving. But so was Brunno Ferreira. That's why I think this time it will be way different for Brunno Ferreira than what it once was. Gregory Rodrigues, he's more smarter now. Because if you look at his last fight, he didn't try to counter. He was a little smarter. Brunno Ferreira, he was trying to knock out Marvin Vettori. He wanted to be the first person to, but he didn't knock him out. I knew he was going to knock him out anyway, so it was a good try, but he can't do that in this fight with Gregory Rodrigues. Because Gregory Rodrigues, if he sees that someone's trying to go aggressive at him, he's gonna find that counter opportunity and then have that clean moment where he knocks you out. That's how he knocked out Jack Hermanson. Now just looking at their resumes, I still might favor Brunno Ferreira on this one. It's tough to say. I think it's a good matchup for the first card, for the first main card for UFC 326. Not bad, but it's like, man, I really don't know who's gonna win this one. But now, going back to the styles, they both got pretty good striking. I would say, they're Gregory Rodrigues more like kind of like a boxer type Muay Thai fighter. As for Brunno Ferreira, he's like a Muay Thai style. So I like the matchup here. And when Brunno Ferreira fought him, he was Brunno Ferreira was 9-0, undefeated at the time, and now he has 2 losses. So it's tough to say who I got winning this fight, guys. It really is. It may not seem like it. You guys might think it's one-sided because Brunno Ferreira is a good fighter, but Gregory Rodrigues, people underestimate Gregory Rodrigues, guys, because he might not be able to beat the people in the division, but there's ways that he could beat him. He's like one of those fighters where he could beat somebody. It just, he has to figure out how to beat them. That's why I think it is. But now, who do I got winning this fight? Bro, if I'm being so for real, I don't even know who I got winning this fight, guys. But if I had to pick, I pick Gregory Rodrigues, because I think Gregory Rodrigues has definitely learned from that fight that he had with Brunno Ferreira. But there's a possible way where he can lose this fight too. I'm just saying, but I don't know. You got 2 devastating knockout artists in the division fighting each other. I don't know who's going to win this fight, guys. Maybe you guys know who's going to win, but drop y'all predictions down in the comments. Who do you guys got winning this fight? And tell me how, by knockout, submission, or decision, whichever one. This maybe could be a draw, but I don't see this going the distance. This is probably going to end in like the first or second round, probably no longer. I'll be dang surprised if this fight goes any longer than what I actually think it's going to. But now, before we end the video, I want to say, I think whoever wins this fight should get someone in the top 10. Maybe someone like Jared Cannonier. Gregory Rodrigues already fought Jared Cannonier, and that was a really good fight until Jared Cannonier got the finish. Brunno Ferreira, I think he'll compete with Jared Cannonier. I think they'll both beat him at this point because I think Jared Cannonier is past prime, and I don't know if he has any longer in the UFC. But now, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn on notifications, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Bye. Till the next one.